It's the JT Cho Show! Welcome to the 147th episode of the JT Show Show.
Wow.
If you are one of our, loyal followers, we just uploaded 145 today. 146 is going to come out on Thursday. I believe it's the 19th. And then, weekly is our goal. Sometimes we fall behind that. Munger's episode was one of our lowest watched episodes.
Can't have him back. I can't have him back.
Dog, I can count his views on two hands. Not one of our betters.
That's funny. That's funny. It was cut short.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Once we get some cash flow, we'll promote. We'll buy a billboard.
Yeah. We'll do something. I think funny.
We should buy a billboard, but not anywhere close to here.
Just in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. Like Kansas.
It's got to be something we could drive to go take a picture in front of, though.
True.
Like or down in Ohio or something. Like in the middle of nowhere, Ohio. Like off the side of the highway.
I'd rather do Illinois.
Illinois? I was just...
Or Wisconsin, and then we'll drive up to the game.
Dude.
And then,
we can.
Oh, it's got to be expensive. Yeah. It's Friday the 13th.
It is.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching live, if you guys want to pop in any questions, just leave a comment. If they're weird, we'll tell you you're weird. We ain't scared.
There's been some weirdos.
So, coming on this episode, we're going to do a top 5 Halloween movie draft.
Mm-hmm.
I thought we should give our top 5 power rankings for the NFL.
Is it just like straight up Halloween movies?
Any thriller, any scary movie.
So any scary movie.
Yeah, Scooby-Doo's ones count, but I didn't pick any of the animated ones, even though Moonskull Island is an OG. Yeah, so I feel like we should give our top 5 power football team rankings, like in the NFL right now.
Oh, okay, we can do that. Yeah, we can do that.
But whose birthday do you got?
Speaking of the NFL GOAT, Jerry Rice.
Jerry Rice, Jerry Rice is a solid choice. Sacha Baron Cohen's birthday.
I saw that
today,
Borat,
and I was like, wow.
And Bruno.
Even Margaret Thatcher was born on today.
Yeah.
I was like, there's some pretty cool people born on Friday the 13th. And then I saw AOC.
Yeah.
And I was like...
AOC was on there, and so was Trump's daughter.
And I was like, mostly cool people are born on...
Yeah, what's her name? What's Tiffany Trump?
Tiffany.
Who else? There was a bunch of other people, too. Oh, Lenny Bruce's birthday is today, too. R.I.P. the GOAT.
Hilarious.
Jerry Jones.
I'm the machine!
Sammy Hagar.
Wow.
Yeah. A lot of birthdays. Happy birthday to you, Friday the 13th, guys.
Yeah.
What are you doing in my swamp?
I did see a fake romance movie today. It had someone doing Shrek's voice reading passionately over a scene,
okay.
And they closed the book title, and it had a zoom in of kind of muscular green chest close up of Shrek, and it said, "Get back in my swamp," or I want you in my swamp. But I was like, dude, someone needs to write that book.
I would be willing to bet on Reddit there's probably whole pages of Shrek fantasy porn, some fan made shit. What's that called? What's the fan made porn called?
Hentai.
It's hentai fan fiction or something. Fan fiction, I think.
It's called "Get in My Swamp."
Get in my
An
swamp.
Ogre love story. But look at fucking Shrek.
He's yacked. He looks like 50 Cent.
Before the gunshots.
Yeah.
Not Super Bowl. Not Super Bowl.
Not Super Bowl 50 Cent. Yeah.
He was a whole dollar.
Yeah, he was $1.05.
50 we look.
Nah, he looks good. He looks good.
I mean, no harm. I live in 8 Mile.
Yeah, I'm literally from 8 Mile.
They wrote a song about us.
Scotty's from 8 Mile.
Hey, man.
He bought a house on 8 Mile.
He claims Detroit, but y'all live 20 miles away.
Yeah.
ICP.
I saw a Instagram the other day, and it was Crosby, Macklin, and what's the other guy? Letang.
Mm-hmm.
So they've been teammates for 17 years straight.
Yeah.
And they just passed out, or they just beat out for the longest days as teammates. Jeter, Mariano Rivera, and Posada.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty crazy. I didn't realize that Jeter and Mariano played together that long. That's wild.
Yeah. And
17 years with the same motherfucker on the same squad, winning fucking titles. That's got to be cool.
It's like when you listen to that Tom Brady mindset that he had that's very popular, where he's like, I didn't have any friends on the other teams. I'm like, dude, unlike basketball and hockey, like, you don't fucking have any camaraderie. And for football especially, there's no worlds. So, like, the most you're hanging out with dudes is Pro Bowls.
I mean, like,
but how many Super Bowls did he go to where he didn't
that's
play
what
in
I'm
the Pro
saying.
Bowl?
So, like, Brady just had a different mindset about it. Because, like, even the younger generation, there's that story of Andrew Santino hanging out with Pat Mahomes. And, like, Zeke Elliott just happened to be at, like, this other club. And Pat's like, yeah, Zeke's going to be there. Like, so they were just, like, boys kicking it.
Yeah, because
so, like,
respect.
Tom and Peyton never did that.
Yeah, no, I think all the way up until, like, right past Tom's era.
Yeah.
So, like, Lamar entering.
I think it's a completely different league. I think it's heading more towards what the NBA is, where they, like, kick it with each other and they're bros.
Yeah, because back in the day, like...
Who knows, maybe super teams formed.
Back in the day, it was Celtics, Lakers hate each other.
Yeah, they did not like each other.
Hate each other. And now it's just like, all right, I'll see you guys other conference.
That's interesting. So the NFL is going through, like, what the NBA went through in, like, the 2000s.
Yeah.
Like, that was, like, the time frame for it. So what do you think... What year do you think we get the first, like, super team, like, motherfuckers, like a Megatron joining up with, like, a Peyton Manning?
It's tough because everybody wants the bread.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of quarterbacks who aren't getting the bread who deserve it. They're just getting the max number they think they deserve.
Yeah, I think everyone's getting paid about what they should be getting paid right now.
Daniel Jones got $40 million.
Daniel Jones got a lot.
Is
it 40 over 2 years? So is it 20 a year? Is it 40 a year?
4 years. I think
is it 40 a year for 4 years?
I think it's $40 million guarantee for 3 with an option. It's a lot.
That's crazy.
But there's I think the salary cap does a good job for that. But the only thing I can see is, yes, receivers go and they play on bang squads because, you know, like the Bucks had that really good squad. I know they didn't all go there, but
yeah,
it's usually one superstar goes, but it's hardly ever been done where you see 2 superstars from different teams go to one team with already a superstar.
Yeah. I mean, that was a thing in basketball too. Like, you didn't really see that before either, and now it's kind of like a normal thing.
I'd say, like, the people that flip the switch the most for any reason, it's like, oh, I got dropped on defense. Oh, I'm going to try to go play for somebody in their division.
I can see. So I think it's going to be whatever team Pat Mahomes goes to next. I don't know how long it's going to be. I can't give you, like, an exact year. But, like, if Pat Mahomes goes to, like, the Raiders in, like, 6 years, I can see, like, some young talent following him there. Like, maybe they're fresh off their rookie deal and they're about to negotiate with their team, but they see Pat go to the Raiders. They're like, ooh, I'm going to go play with Patrick fucking Mahomes.
Yeah,
I can see that being a thing now. Like, low-key, what happened with Aaron Rodgers, like, that was, like, a minor.
Yeah.
Because, like, he didn't bring in, like, superstars. He brought in, like, his boys.
Yeah.
Like, just his guys that he was playing with.
Yeah.
So, like, imagine, like, DK Metcalf was like, oh, I'm going to go play with Aaron in New York.
I think one of the first people that's going to do it is going to be, I think, Stephon Diggs. I don't think he stays in Buffalo after this year.
Yeah.
So I think he is just going to go to a team that has 2 superstars already. So then, you know, like, or like a team that's going to be a competitor.
Yeah, I mean, if they don't, I could see that happening if they don't win a Super Bowl this year or next year.
Yeah, but they're getting that dome.
They needed that dome, dude. That's been the joke since he was drafted. Since Josh Allen was drafted, was that they need to build a dome and they'll win 8 Super Bowls because his dome stats are so much better than his not dome stats.
It's crazy.
It's wild.
Controlled climate.
It's insane.
No wind.
Yeah. Did you see the video of the longest drive ever hit in competition?
Is it the cart path?
No.
Okay.
You're not allowed to use cart path in the long drive comp.
Oh, yeah, no, wrong thing. No, I haven't seen it.
So I could probably look up the video for it, but motherfucker hit a 577-yard drive.
Damn.
577. It's that dude with the long hair.
Yeah.
Cranked a 577er.
That's
fucking
crazy.
insane,
Straight.
dude.
Well,
straight.
50 yards.
Yeah, well,
on the football field.
on the fairway.
Yeah.
It would have been findable.
That's crazy.
Could you imagine? I mean, that's like double like my good drives.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It would take me...
Like if I hit 280 straight, I'm like, fuck yeah, dude, 280 straight. That's awesome. He doubles that.
Yeah, that one drive is 2 of my drives.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Imagine out driving a par 5 by like 50 yards.
I'd be mad.
Like a long par 5 too, like a 520.
I'd be mad.
That'd be crazy.
The fuck, dude. That's crazy.
I want to know what his like fairway and regulations are though. Like I want to know what his like. Don't get me wrong. Like, he's probably like a scratch golfer or close to it at least.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you have to be a good ball striker to hit the ball that far. Like you just have to be, even with your irons. I'm sure his 9-iron probably goes like 200 or something
just
crazy.
Just driver and pitching.
Yeah. That's all he does, and then he brings out his 60-degree if it's within 150.
That's like, ridiculous. Yeah.
Yeah, those numbers are crazy. How do you feel about your golf season?
You know,
do you think it was more productive or less productive than last year's?
I think it was more productive.
Yeah.
I think that challenging ourselves to a birdie book.
Yeah.
Is good. It was my second year with my TaylorMade irons. And
yeah, it's looking like once November rolls around, I'm going to owe you a meal.
Yeah, whatever it was. 30 rack.
Was it a 30 rack? I don't remember what it was. It was a meal or a 30 rack. I can't remember.
Whatever.
That's what most of our long bets are.
If it's a 30 rack, we can both drink it. But my biggest gap right now problem is hitting a club between 80 and 110.
Yeah.
But besides that, I'm starting to really dial the distance down. Now it's got to be about ball striking and all the other junk that goes with it. So
I think
hitting them, I'm getting the distances down to where, since we got these rangefinders now.
Yeah, the rangefinders are nice.
And since we can dial in our distances, when I'm like 150, confidently, I really want to say 9, but sometimes I strike that goddamn 9 a little too hard. So now I got to I saw this thing that this guy, he like put a club into, and he showed you like how, like, oh, you think this is open, but it's actually closed, and then he like jacked it, and he's like, this is how you're supposed to hit it. He's like, what the fuck? And then he like struck a ball, and I was like, that's what I need.
Yeah.
Is someone showing me how I should line that club up on the ball when I'm about to strike it.
It's so like the main thing I see with those is you just want that bottom blade to be flat. Because like even I see myself do it all the time too. I'll line up with it like a little too far, like the ball will just be too far away. Like my stance will just be off by like a couple inches or something, and even that throws it off.
Yeah.
Depending on where your hands are. But I think I have progressively gotten fucking worse through at least the last month and a half of the season so far.
Yeah.
Like my chipping's not really there. My driver has just been lost ever since since that first day with Munger. I just haven't been able to drive.
Yeah.
I've hit like 3 good drives since then, and it just sucks because I was hitting like 4 bad drives around before that.
I know you're getting a new full set.
Mm-hmm.
There's one club that I really want to replace, and I think it's my sand wedge.
Okay.
I might get a nice sand wedge.
All right.
And then the other club that I want to buy is, since my hybrid broke, is either like a wood for the fairway usage or a striking iron. So those are the 2 clubs that I'll be adding to my arsenal to have a 14 club set.
Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with PXG. You know what PXG stands for? I learned about this when I was going through like my warranty stuff with them.
Pretty extreme golf.
Close, really close. You're one word off.
Extreme golf?
No, it's the guy's name, Parson.
Hilarious.
It's Parsons Extreme Golf.
I was like, what's X? Extreme?
Yeah, exactly. That's what it is. Extreme Golf.
Team X Blade.
Yeah.
Hilarious.
But yeah, and he was a veteran too. He was a veteran, and that's why he gives like the first responder veteran deals. It's like 10% off your entire set, and then like 70% off fittings or something.
That's cool.
Crazy. But yeah, so I already know where the closest ones are. There's one by Battle Creek, and then there's one in Detroit, and I think the Battle Creek one is closer,
way closer,
drive time wise, but mileage wise, the other one's closer, which is weird, just because it's like in the city.
Wild.
Yeah.
And there's fire keepers in Battle Creek Casino.
Oh.
And go sports gamble.
Yeah, shit. That'd be a fun night, actually. We go out there like a fucking...
Fit on a Sunday.
Yeah.
On a Saturday, wake up, and then...
And then the next day we can do a little gambling.
Yeah. On sport teams for, like, the first PM games.
I'll allot myself a couple extra hundo.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to throw at least a hundo on a game, at a minimum.
The whole time there, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm definitely trying to play some craps.
Yeah, I'm looking to get a full set. The only thing I'm not looking to replace is my driver. I just got to dial it back in with the driver. I gotta take lessons, man. That's... I'm to the point now to where, like, will new clubs help my game? Duh. Like, going from brand new clubs to 25-year-old clubs is going to be way different. Do I think it's going to completely change my swing? No. I think I'm still going to fuck myself in my swing. So lessons are the only thing that's going to fix that, or just repetition. But I feel like we got out there a lot.
Yeah.
Didn't hit a lot of range sessions, but I mean that's the most I've golfed in a single year.
Has
ever.
to be. Yeah, we still got.
And we still have a few months left.
Sunday's up in the air because it might rain so much.
I looked at the schedule, and like the only days that are like even remotely close to being good are like there's like a Wednesday coming up.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be like 50, sunny and 50.
Yeah, we might just have to hope for a November miracle.
Yeah. I might go a couple times with Chris if there's like some days during the week I can get it in. But
yeah, 100%.
But we'll see.
Yeah.
So yeah, golf's been pretty great. I saw another thing that was just like interesting.
Mm-hmm.
They found a tablet that had the Pythagorean theorem on it, and the tablet was 1,000 years older than Pythagoras, the guy that came up with it, the guy they named it after.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, so they found it was 1,000 years older than he was.
Yeah.
So like it had already been for a century, fucking a thing.
Wow.
But it was like lost. Yeah, like the whatever civilization had it
or
didn't communicate with his civilization
or
at all.
like that one motherfucker understood it, and they're like, "What the fuck?"
I think it was just lost, and nobody was exploring shit like that back then. And like they probably saw the tablets, but didn't think to like try to decode it or something. Because like I mean, we couldn't even decode shit until we found the Rosetta Stone, and that was in like the 70s or the 80s or something.
Yeah.
So we had no idea what the fuck was going on with that shit before then. Mm-hmm. So I can only imagine. But yeah, it's crazy. With the whole thing's named after him, and it had already been a thing for 1,000 years.
Yeah.
At least 1,000 years. That's just when they wrote it down on the tablet.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, crazy. I thought that was really fucking interesting. Did you see the video of the zombie beetle?
No.
Dude. There's a parasite that can take control of like dead bugs. Mm-hmm. And it's just like this beetle that's just munched on. And it's just crawling around, all zombie looking. It's fucking wild. I'm gonna have to pull it up. Hold on. I had it pulled up, but the thing reset. Oh, here's the long drive. I think he's definitely got some wind at his back.
Yep.
He just smokes golf balls. .492 carry. Damn, the roll on that's wild.
A lot of topspin, hard ground.
His ball rolled further than I hit my pitching wedge. I don't think they're going to show him hit the next one. You got 600. Let's go.
That's crazy.
Hilarious.
The ball carried 490.
Beetle.
Is that real life?
Yeah.
That is fucking creepy.
Isn't it?
Yes. And it's just like living inside of his brain.
Yeah, he's just controlling his nervous system.
That's creepy.
I don't think it knows what the fuck it's doing. I think it's just crawling around. It's the parasite. Like,
yeah.
I think it just gets in there and it's just...
Yeah, the parasite's just making it walk.
It's also only controlling the front two legs, so it doesn't have like full control, but still
it ate out a lot of the meat controlling the back
wild.
ones probably. Yeah, that's creepy.
Yeah, one of the scariest things I've fucking seen.
Someone's gonna capture that parasite and be like, "All right, we got the weapon."
There was a dude. So I was when I was like diving deep into watching like mushroom growing TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
There's a dude. He fed a fungus his own blood. Like he took a vial of his own blood, put it at the bottom of a petri dish, and then put this fungus in it, and it grew like a fucking thing. And everyone in the comments are like, "Dude, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like you're teaching a fungus to eat
Blood.
human cells.
Yeah.
That's not good."
That's creepy.
Yeah, and he like pulled it out and was like showing like the innards of it. It looked like a fucking brain.
That's gross.
So gross.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Mushrooms are weird.
Yeah, I didn't like it. I was like, I can't like this video. This
I
is,
feel like one day
this is crazy.
he would wake up and that thing would be eating him.
Yeah, like it kind of crawls up on his foot and his foot's just bone.
Yeah.
He like pulls it out and it's all
Or
just
he's like
gone.
his like legs already in it and it's just slowly like
Yeah.
oh man.
He has to cut through it to like free himself.
I would.
That's a crazy screenplay.
human mushroom?
Just a college student that's trying to grow mushrooms and he accidentally cuts his finger and like gets it in there. He's like, it'll be fine.
Yeah, it's a weed whore. So
And it
they're
just
on
fucking-
trip. And then you're like, I'm high, fuck.
When I make contact with you, you get the effects of like mushrooms.
Yeah.
So you're sitting there getting eaten, you're just like freaking out. You're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's why it'd be a crazy horror movie.
Dude, it would be.
Because every time he touches you, it's just like your worst fucking nightmares.
All right, we'll write the script.
Yeah, dude.
Bert,
Copyright.
Tom.
Mushroom Killer
Mushroom Killer, dude.
movie.
Killer Mushroom movie. There it is. That's what we'll call
Killer
it.
Mushroom.
The Killer Mushroom, dude.
Too easy, dude.
I got one more thing, and then I got a cut stumper for you.
Okay.
So the movie Planes, Trains, and Automobiles with Steve Martin and Old Boy.
Mm-hmm.
It was supposed to be rated PG until they filmed the one scene where Steve Martin says fucking 18 times in under a minute. And then they had to make it rated R.
Hilarious.
That 1 minute clip of that movie is the reason why it's rated R and not PG.
That's really funny.
Like it was slotted to be like when they were like getting the funding for it was supposed to be a PG movie, like a family friendly movie, and then they just added that in there randomly, laughed hysterically at it, threw it in, and then they had to make it rated R. So they like lost money from the production company
That's hilarious.
because they had to go with a different rating. Yeah,
Wow.
wild,
Too
crazy.
funny.
Never knew about that.
No.
I never thought of that movie as like a PG movie. I didn't know it was rated R though. I thought it'd be like PG-13.
I think after so many fucks.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
No, PG-13 you can only have
It's one, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
'Cause that was what they did with the Marvel movie.
Yeah.
Just press the fucking button.
Yeah. You want to do the top 5 Halloween movies?
Yes. Let's do it. So is this like a collaborative top 5, or we each get our own top 5?
One. It's a draft. So top
Okay.
5 draft. Do you want to go first?
You go first, because I gotta make my list real quick.
All right. So I'm gonna start off probably with one of I call my scary. Well, you know, my most actually I hate this movie was The Exorcism of Emily Rose.
Okay.
It's because I saw it way too young, and it talks about when demons and shit haunt you is at 3 o'clock in the morning. So
yeah.
there was a stable time in my
Was
life.
it like 3:33 or something like that?
Well, yeah, that's like the
3:34 was like the witching.
or 3:33 is the witching.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I ever woke up between the hours of 3 and 4, I wouldn't go to bed until it was 4 o'clock. So like that one fucked me up at an early age.
That's pretty good. My favorite ones when I was younger, like the franchise as a whole, honestly, was the Saw movies.
Yeah.
But I guess I'll just take Saw 1.
I mean,
for
you can
the
do
sake
the
of-
series. I don't have any,
All right,
so
all
you can
right.
just do Saw.
I'll do the Saw series then, because those were always my like go-to scary movies. Like if we were ever at like a sleepover or something, and someone's like, "Dude, let's watch a scary movie," I'd be like, "Dude, Saw."
Yeah.
Like, that was always my input to the scary movie nights.
I'm gonna go Sinister. I think that movie, the first one, is really scary.
I don't know if
Sinister
I've seen it, to be honest.
That's the one with Ethan Hawke. Where is it? Ethan Hawke. There's one scene in Sinister that still haunts me to this day because I don't know what I would do when it happened, but it's where there's a photo. It is Ethan Hawke. there's a photo that he's looking at, and then he looks away to talk to somebody in the room, and the photo turns and looks at him, and then he turns back, and the photo just stops again. I was like, that was creepy as fuck. Just a photo of this thing can fuck you up. So
Yeah.
that's why I was like, this is fucked up.
Gotcha. My number 2, I'm going to go with a classic. I'm going to go with The Shining.
Shining, that's good. That's a good one.
Yeah, because that's one of the ones my dad showed me. That's like probably the only scary movie I ever watched with him.
The hotel where they shot The Shining at
Uh,
is rumored to be where they shot the fake moon landing at.
Hilarious.
And so there's a bunch of fake moon. No, yeah, the same studio. So there's a bunch of moon landing references in Shining because I think that's the rumored studio. And then also that building is like supposedly one of the most haunted hotels.
Okay.
Like really creepy shit happens in that hotel already.
Interesting.
So scary movies in a scary hotel. I'm gonna go with Halloween Town.
Halloween Town. Okay.
It's a great Halloween movie when I was a little kid.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Fantastic.
I'll do a little homage to Chris and take the Halloween franchise.
Halloween franchise. That one's always good.
Yeah, that one's. I mean, that it is a classic. I was never really into him. Chris literally has him.
Yeah.
She has them like tattooed on herself.
Hilarious. The fourth, I'm going to go Conjuring.
Conjuring's pretty good.
Yeah.
Conjuring's a solid one. Does Silence of the Lambs count?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll go with Silence of the Lambs.
Yep. And then for my number 5, I'm going to go with Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus. Okay, I like that. I'll go with my all-time favorite scary movie. It wasn't really a scary movie, but it was when I was a kid. The one where Shaggy and Scooby go to the Monster High.
Yeah, it's
And there's like the little mini mummy dude. They're like the kids. They're like there's like a zombie kid. There's a Frankenstein kid.
Scooby Doo in the Ghoul School.
The Ghoul School. That's what it was. Yeah.
I was just thinking that was my
Yeah.
That was great.
That's an OG, dude. That one I watched that movie so many fucking times, and it was just Shaggy and Scooby the whole time.
Yeah.
It's a Shaggy and Scooby movie.
Yeah, it was great, and that's what made it great. You didn't need it. Really showed you the rest of who you didn't need. While you want to rip these open, I can tell you we can do our top 5 power rankings right now for the NFL.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right. Number 1 team that I have overall is San Francisco 49ers.
I agree with that.
They are doing it both sides of the ball.
$5.
$5, nice. They are just doing it right. They got a good offense. Got a loser. People talk shit about Brock Purdy being a system QB, but that argument's gotten tired since Tom Brady. Number 2, I'm going to say the Bills.
$5.
I think the Bills are cooking this season. They took a bad loss against Jacksonville, but I think they're my number 2.
I agree with that, but I think I would put the Eagles ahead of the Bills.
I have Eagles at 3.
Yeah. Those two are interchangeable.
I have the Dolphins at 4.
Wow, that's high for the Dolphins.
Just because they have such an explosive offense.
Yeah.
I know you can lock them up, but they can still come back at any time.
Yeah, they can.
Number 5, I have the Chiefs.
Okay.
One loss to the Lions.
Yeah.
And my honorable mention's the Lions because
I don't have the Dolphins in there. The Lions are probably my number 5, and the Chiefs are my 4. So we're pretty close for the power rankings.
Cool.
So I imagine the power rankings is just like how tough it is to beat the team, and I think the Niners are just the best team in football right now.
Yeah.
They might not lose a game all year.
Yeah.
They're just really good, and Brock Purdy's playing his role perfectly. Chris McCaffrey's a fucking monster. It's a good team. It's a great team. Got a cut stumper for you.
Okay.
We've done one of these before. You're gonna guess the age of certain individuals. You come within a year on either side.
Mm-hmm.
Give you a point.
Okay.
I got 10 guys for you. So first one, we're gonna go with Kyle Pitts.
23.
He's 22. I'll give you a point. Travis Kelce.
He's 34.
34 on the dot.
He's the same
2
age
points.
as Taylor Swift.
Rob Gronkowski.
34.
He's also 34.
Yeah.
Gwen Stefani.
45.
53.
Wow.
Yeah, she's old. She's old.
52.
58.
Wow. I thought I was fucking up.
Yeah.
Wow.
Paul Rudd.
47.
Paul Rudd is 53.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
John Cho. So he's the Asian dude from Harold and Kumar.
He's like 44.
50.
Damn.
Yeah. Anna Kendrick.
I'm trying to think who that is. It's on the tip of my tongue.
Pitch Perfect.
Oh, her. Yeah, she's great.
She is great.
36.
38.
Wow.
Can't give you the point there.
Damn.
Sam L. Jackson.
57.
72.
Get the fuck out of here.
Swear to God.
That's crazy.
I had to Google it.
Yeah, he is old.
He's old as shit. And then the last one to get 40%, Michael Cera.
41.
35.
Damn.
You only got the football players.
Damn.
Dude, I thought you were going to crush it.
No.
If they were all football players, you might have gotten close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw a fun fact the other day that Rob Gronkowski and Travis Kelce are the same age.
Yeah, that's where I got the idea for it, so I put him on there. And then I saw Kyle Pitts was on there too, and I didn't realize Kyle Pitts was only 22, dude. That's crazy.
Yeah, he just came out of Pittsburgh. Speaking with football, there were I have Zombie Beetle. There's two fan things that I want to talk about real quick. I really love. Last night, Tyreek Hill went to the fans' house. Everyone was giving shit for because he took his mom's ball. Met him. He's like, "Yeah, I didn't know it was for your mom. Everything's cool." Or gave him a signed ball, which is sick. And then this little kid went to his first NBA game to watch Russ Westbrook.
Yeah.
And had 4 jerseys, and then left with his game worn jersey. So he had all of Russ's jerseys from all his other teams.
That's cool.
Wore them all to the game, and then Russ gave him a 5th jersey. So shout out to those two dudes.
That's sick. Yeah, that's awesome.
The fans, dude.
That's awesome. Those videos of like the baseball fans, like the kid, like the dude will catch a ball. He's like 30 years old, and he looks over. There's a little kid. He's like, "Hey," and he tosses it to him. That shit fucking warms my heart. The one where he like. It was the dude, looked like he was like 25 or something. He gave the kid the ball, and then the kid caught another foul ball, so he turned around and tossed the ball back to him.
Yeah.
It's like, that's so fucking cool.
The Miguel Cabrera is a master at crowd dives and interactions. Like one time he gave someone's nacho.
Yeah.
But another time there's a Cleveland Indian fan, and this kid was just talking shit to him, and so he gave him a bat and some gloves. And I was like, funny. I mean, you came to the fucking game and a Cleveland Indian fan.
Yeah.
I know they're the Guardians now, but that you left as a Miguel Cabrera fan.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
I saw a video of...
Fuck you, Bert.
It was a little 49er fan at the Bucks game. And I don't know when it was. It might have been this year, might have been last year. But Mike Evans walked by him, and he was like waving at all the Bucks players. And Mike Evans turned around and gave him his gloves, and the kid's jaw dropped. And it was just open. He looked back at his dad, and he looked back at Mike Evans, and Mike Evans like dapped him up, and then Mike ran off. And then for like 2 minutes afterwards, the kid like couldn't speak. And I was like, that kid is decked out head to toe in Niner gear. He is 100% a Mike Evans fan now.
Yeah.
Like he will never forget that. Kid was like 6 years old, 7 years old maybe.
Yeah.
And he's like, dude, he gave me his gloves. He goes, yeah, how cool is that? He goes, I can't believe it.
Yeah.
He's like, this is the best day ever. I was like, damn,
He's
dude.
going to have those all grown up.
Yeah, forever.
On his bad days, he's going to put his Mike Evans
when he's
gloves
in
on.
college, they're going to be pinned up on his wall.
Dude, whenever he has a bad day, he just puts his Mike Evans gloves on and just
curls
it. Hilarious.
No, those videos are fucking awesome, though. I love those. They're sick.
Yeah.
That'd be dope. I never got anything like that when I was a kid. There was
now
one
that
time,
I'm an adult, I get it all the time.
The first baseball game I went to was A's Mariners. Mm-hmm. So we got to see Ichiro and Jason Giambi play before we went to the Yankees.
Yeah.
And Ichiro hit we were sitting like 50 rows up behind home plate, and we went to go get snow cones. And when we left to go get snow cones, a ball literally got hit up over the top of the net, dropped right in front of my seat, and then bounced up to like the upper deck. And I didn't believe them, but someone had a video of it, and they showed me, and I was like, you got to be fucking kidding.
Damn.
I was so mad. I had my glove and everything. I was like fucking 10.
Yeah.
I was like, dude, this would be so cool.
Yeah.
Didn't happen.
No.
Yeah. That's all right. A lot of other shit's worked out for me.
That's your one that you complain about.
That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one time I didn't get my way.
Hilarious.
What do you think about Ahsoka?
Fantastic.
Yeah, I thought it was great. I thought it started off a little slow, but so I talked to Cody about it. Cody's 2 episodes in, and he said seeing all like the murals and even the characters, because he watched Rebels and Clone Wars like growing up.
Yeah.
So he's part of that genre that I was talking about last time that's really gonna like it, and he told me he fucking loved it. Like, I thought it started off slow. He goes, no dude, it started off with heat.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, that's crazy that you have like
I have
that
to go
nostalgia.
back and watch Rebels.
Yeah, I guess there's a lot of like that crew of people. Like, that's the only reason I knew who that guy was with the, like the strong force powers was because of that. But like, Rebels didn't really mean much to me because I was an adult watching it, but he was like 12 years old watching it. So he's getting all the cool little fucking nostalgia nuggets 10 years down the road.
Yeah.
Which I think is pretty dope.
That's dope.
Yeah.
But I like it. The ending planet that they go to, the red one, that's where all them witch bitches live.
Oh,
at.
that's their spot?
It's,
okay.
It's a familiar. It's.
Witch Island?
It's yeah. Hold on.
Sure as fuck can't be Mustafar.
They go to. It starts with an M, I think.
I have no idea.
Where did Thrawn go? There we go. End of Ahsoka. Here we go. Oh, it's Dathomir, home of the Night Sisters.
Of course it is.
So now there's going to be all them witch bitches.
Yeah, they're going to be able to do their powers probably get better too because they're going to be at their little home
They're
planet.
going to charge up.
Yeah.
Probably be a lot of witches.
Yeah, there's got to be. Damn.
Raising something crazy that they excavated from that planet.
When do we get new anime? When do we get new My Hero? Is that not till December
Spring.
too? Oh, is it spring? Mm-hmm. Okay, closer than I thought.
Yeah, I feel like there's one more something coming out.
There's got to be something this year, like a winter release or something.
Anime coming out.
Are there any good movies coming out this winter?
That is a good question too. We've already seen Vinland Saga. Scott Pilgrim takes off, release date, so Scott Pilgrim anime comes out in a couple months.
Oh, that's fun.
Spy Family, if you watch that.
So Marvels comes out in IMAX. The Marvels. That's the new Marvel movie with Brie Larson and Samuel Jackson.
Wait till it releases.
That's November 10th. Yeah. Oh, a new Hunger Games comes out November 17th.
Wow.
That's pretty fucking cool. New Godzilla movie comes out in December. New Wonka movie comes out in December.
Yeah, that's with that kid from Dunes.
New Aquaman comes out in December.
Aquaman 2 with Amber Heard.
Yeah, The Lost Kingdom.
Haven't even seen the first one.
And then I think that's it for like big movies. Doing a new Chicken Run movie? Dawn of the Nugget, like the claymation Chicken Run.
I'll see that one.
That's wild. It's dropping on Netflix December 15th.
I'll be really stoned.
Yeah, dude, I saw that movie at the drive-in theaters. I think that was the last movie I saw at the drive-ins was Chicken Run.
I've been to the drive-in theater once, but I can't. It was really little, but I can't remember what movie it was.
Yeah, we went there. We saw that, and then I think there was like a Terminator movie that had just came out that was playing at the one like across that we could see too.
Yeah. There's a drive-in theater in Coldwater.
Yeah, we're gonna have to check the release dates. That'd be a fun trip.
You would. Well, if you stuck around, say hi to Cora.
Say hi to the Kramer.
Some new Funko Pops, some Ahsoka Funko Pop for the episode. Cora, you got anything to say to our fans?
That kind of fit because you didn't say anything.
You should have hit the
Hello there.
Hello there. I just picked a random one. All right. Hey, you guys want a beer? Put it in the comments. I'll buy you a fucking beer.
I'll fucking do it again.
Later, guys.